2TC is an achievement in Balloons Tower Defense 6 where you need to only place down 2 towers, and those 2 towers gets through the entire Chimps game throughout 6 to 100. So today we're going to be doing this with the Spirit of the Forest and the Carpet of Spikes, 2 towers which can attack the entire track at any given point in time. More or less the Spirit of the Forest, but let's get cracking. So I've been on a low today because I've been trying other 2TCs and 2MPs, but I've been honestly struggling to get past certain rounds. So with the Archmage and Tsar Bomber 2TC, I've been struggling on round 94. Energizer Brickle, I've been struggling on round 95. And these have been going for like at least an hour of every scenario. And I'm like, I just cannot do with this anymore, to be honest. I want to put out a video of some kind rather than always failing, which is not what I like to do, but sometimes it is inevitable. Like I've had 2 instances in the past with the XXXL Trap and Balloon Incineration, along with the Mob Domination Energizer, where I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this, but it's the end of the day, so let's just try and do the best that we can. Other scenarios I've been trying today, one is, I've already mentioned Archmage and Tsar Bomber, Energizer and Brickle. The other one I've been trying to do is a 2MP Carpet of Spikes, but I honestly cannot even get 20k without needing to spend money in order to actually do something. I'm always like, well, I'm trying to actually get this tower, but at the same time I cannot get this tower because honestly I keep needing to put down an item from Geraldo in order to store towers and store balloons and all that jazz. I hate it that you need to constantly spend money in order to actually put the balloons afloat so they don't get past the finish line, but I keep needing to spend money because the tower in question does not do the job unless I can actually get the 48,600 to get the Carpet of Spikes. I believe it is, yeah, 43,200. But I can't even get like past the 20k or even the 15k mark before I need to actually spend any money. So I'm a little agitated today. So I thought, let's try and do a Spirit of the Forest and Carpet of Spikes. They're both map-wide attacks. They should be not relatively mind strenuous in order to try and do, and honestly I'm thinking of this as a better scenario than trying to hover my way to try and get so that I can deploy mega mines with perfect timing on round 95 so that it can always pop the DTs and all of the stupid fortified ceramics that come out after that as well. Oh dear. So yeah, round 21, let's just commence with the video. Rounds over. So yeah, today's video is later than usual simply because of that. Like, I hate it when I'm stuck on something where I know I can do it, but some mechanic is just preventing me from being able to get through the scenario in hand. Round 25. What am I thinking of now? Well, we definitely need to improve our spike factor at some point because it is little unupgraded, let's just say that. It is not upgraded at this given point in time, but I do want Spirit of the Forest as soon as possible. Spirit of the Forest will literally take you to the mid-80s, and then it needs some assistance. Well, probably a size of ZMG. It does struggle against the bigger class of Moab balloons, but stuff like BFBs and Moabs it can deal with perfectly fine. It does struggle against DDTs. ZMGs just too bulky and obviously bad as well. This is near useless against a bad. It's good for just trickling it down, but not gonna be the final killer of it. Let's just say that much. Jungle's bounty is up and away soon. There we go. Oh great. Got all these camos to deal with. Can we deploy enough spikes down to deal with these camos? And I think the answer to that is going to be a resounding yes. All these red balloons have got nothing on us. Do on Jungle's bounty so I can deploy 2 of these fawns out of the ground at any given point in time. And for we've got these bunch of camos. Hopefully we'll be able to go through all this without needing to do anything else. But honestly, I feel like we're going to need spike storm to deal with the first Moab, and looking at price, I feel like I've probably made a mistake going for Jungle's Bounty first. But alas, we are playing as we lie. Like golf, you play as you lie. 39, didn't even see a single balloon there. I wonder if I should have placed my spike factory a bit to the left there, so get a few spikes over here and there, just so that we can trickle down mowers, but this looks like it can deal with it. There we go, lovely. Okay, round 41. I was a little bit worried there about that first mower, but we've done it good. Do we half under? Let's try and go without it. But we we definitely need hard thorns though for the camo lets. Oh. Also just helping with DDTs in general with hard thorns with Spirit of the Forest. If you didn't know and you're quite new to this game, if you have Spirit of the Forest, the vines that grow along the track, they can't pop lead balloons by themselves. So what they need is hard thorns in order to enable this to be able to damage lead balloons, which is brilliant. And also frozen balloons, I believe, as well. Yeah, it can pop any balloon type. Now 47, we've got all these camos. Will we require a spike storm? And the answer to that is no, actually. We're just enough spikes down here in order to deal with all of them. Lovely. I desperately want to Spirit of the Forest as soon as possible, but the game is not making it easy for us, but that's good. I was expecting those popals just try and sail through if there's enough of them. 49 is quite easy, actually. The individual thorns in which the Jungle's Bounty can spawn out of the ground makes it so that some rounds are barely visible. Just like all of the damage that they all do is very nice. Oh, we might need a spike storm here, though. Well, then again, those mobs are quite spaced out, so maybe we don't need it. But I'm just thinking possibly for... You know what? We're going to get it. I'm not going to take any chances. Should I have gotten that sooner? Oh no, should I have gotten that sooner? That's what I'm thinking right now. Should I have gotten the spike storm sooner? 20k away. Let's see if we can do this. Enough spike storm, please. There we go. Needed that. Oh, ceramic. Just as long as it's not camofied, that's okay. I'm going to talk about camofied. As long as it's not got camo on it at this given point in time. 55 is dealt with. Question. Yeah, we'll be able to do it. Also, the larger balloons that the larger balloons that are able to make it to this point here, some of them will be popped simply because of a factor of, well, they're large enough so the hitbox is able to actually get to this point over here. Will we have enough? Oh gosh, this is probably not the best spot we could have had this, actually. Maybe if we should have put it a bit to the left so that the mowers are initially hit over here. But like I said earlier, we're playing it as we lie. Round 59 is being wrapped up near that spike storm in order to damage these camo leads, but alas, we are there now. Excellent. I'm glad some of them survived so our spike storm can get back in action. And we've done it. Okay. In a way, kind of one of those last few balloons to linger around so that our ability can come back up just a little bit sooner. But I think we're there now, actually. We 2k away. And we do this. We still got this round to go through. And we've got 63 as well. I'm hoping to be able to get it up for then. These fortified ones are giving me a little bit of room for concern. And then there's also these camo rainbows. Can we deal with this? No. This is looking like a... No. Great. So we have to try and time it so that we can also get these camo rainbows as well in the fold. I wonder if getting white hot spikes and the other one was a mistake. Possibly. But I don't want to root that out yet. But they just spawned really late into the round, actually. So that's going to be a bit of an issue here. But I think this is a bit better. Hoping this is a bit better. But then again, there's always regrows. This should be the one. But there's still these rainbows that could give us issues. Rickle, can I borrow your pistol, please? Don't worry, I'm only going to need to use one bullet. Let this, thank you. I was about to say, let that be the one, please. I would say I was done with this, but now I've got a new challenge here. And that's set on strong as well. I need to go first with this, honestly. Just so that we can actually get these frontmost ones. But, oh, that worked. That worked. I was really worried there. I think it's because the thorns were going after the legs there if I had it on strong. Oh my goodness sakes. I've been stuck on a scenario for so long today. Not this particular one, but other scenarios I mentioned earlier in the video. If anyone is an expert at 2-tower chimps and knows how to do the Archmage Tsar Bomber 2-tower chimps, or 2-tower chimps with Energizer and Brickle, or 2 mega pots with Carpet of Spikes, then please by all means let me know in the comment section below. The spirit of the forest has given me back my spirit to continue trying to make a video for the day. Please help me. Round 75, around pre-dates round 76. And then when round 76 comes up, well, it didn't really happen because Spirit of the Forest is excellent against ceramics. Bonus damage versus ceramics. Any other kind of bonus damage? Nah, deals constant damage and bonus damage to ceramics. Brilliant. I completely missed through round 78 simply because of the fact that it was just like round 76. The ceramics just appear on the screen and they get instantly deleted. So sometimes I don't show a particular round because it's just really not worth it, to be honest, and there's nothing really I can add at that given point in time. But this given point in time, we can. Round 80 is here. ZOMG, yeah, this is going to be the first round where it's going to take a little bit of time for this to be able to trickle this down. Let's see, use a Spike Storm ability to deal more damage, because the spikes will be able to do more damage than the the vines on the ground do. But these vines are, let's just say that this is for the ceramics, this is for the Moabs. It's sort of like the Glaive Lord Man situation where one excels at one thing and the other one excels at the other thing. Here for the spikes. I wonder what other towers could provide a global means of putting stuff on a track, and then once the balloon goes over that part of the track, it deals damage to that balloon. I think the only other thing I can think of is multiple balloon-tonium reactors and an energizer around the track. Other things that, like, once a balloon enters that range, it deals damage upon it based upon the range itself, rather than, let's say, a projectile that's fired from the tower itself. Like, obviously the Druid is still firing thorns out. You know what, let's get Heart Thunder, because why not? It's not gonna make the difference, but I just like the fact that we've got it. I love a little bit of zap in the videos. And also got rid of the spoopy sound effect every time you make an upgrade, because it was honestly really annoying when you're trying to do multiple upgrades, especially for Paragon building. But in update 39, the Paragon system is going to be getting a rework, which is going to more or less favor towards making as much money as early as possible. So therefore, you're going to need to get your banana centrals out, your banana research facilities, your ultra boost, your overclocks, your monkey cities, and your rollers as fertilizer. But then again, because of this rework, do we need Geraldo for a degree 100 Paragon? If that is not the case, and we don't require Geraldo for a level 100 Paragon, then this opens the means of being able to put Adora down to be able to go ultra late game and have degree 100 Paragons. Because statistically, it is better to have a lot of Sun Temples and the BTSG on the ground with Adora and level 76 or level 79 Paragons, if level 79 being the Apex Blaster Master with the double crossbow master point in the primary tree. That's better than trying to get all the Paragons to level 100 with Geraldo. because Fedora dramatically, hugely buffs Sun Temples, the VTSG, the TSG, but also as well as Sun Avatars as well. So that is something to keep in mind when doing this sort of thing. How far can you go late game? Obviously, I'm no Mac and Rules who is able to go like the late 400s in chimps mode, for goodness sakes. Like, have you seen this video? That is bloody colossal. GG's to the man. Round 95. I'm not worried at all now. We've got these carpet spikes down, which last longer than the ability when it comes to the projectile being on the ground itself. There we go. That's probably the round to fear the most, honestly, sometimes. Sometimes it's round 95, other times it's round 98. But in all case scenarios, when it comes to a particular combination, I would say practice it on a particular round. If it is practically impossible to get through a particular round, then there's no point trying to go through the other 99 rounds, because, well, you can't go past that particular round. So if round 95 is your bane, then don't pursue it. If round 98 is your bane, then don't pursue it. If round 100 is the bane, don't pursue it. If round 99 is the bane, then don't pursue it. The reason why I'm saying this is because if it's mathematically impossible to get through a particular round with a combination, then it's pointless to try and go through the other rounds as well. Like, there could be a very specific scenario where if you're trying to get a particular ultra boost combination where you need the ultra boost down in order to actually make that tower fire faster. So therefore it could be possible to get that particular combination. Round 98 is down, round 99 is here. So let me know what you think of the rework plan that Ninja Kiwi has when it comes to the Paragons. I'm curious to see if it is, if it's needed for Geraldo to be on the field in order to actually get level 100 Paragons. If it's not the case, then the window is open for us in order to actually go with Adora in order to go to ultra late game rather than having Geraldo. So that is finally a video for me for the day. I've been trying to get a video of any kind of sorts out today when it comes to a 2-tower chimps or a 2 megapulse for about 4 to 5 hours now, and I've just given up and thinking, let's go for a combination that on paper is very doable with the correct map in mind. So we've done this on Cubism because I'm kind of tired of both Resort and Logs, honestly. I keep doing this, either one of those two maps, more Resort than Logs than anything else. Yeah, we got the Druid at 1.6 million. And the Spike Factory at 442, near enough 443,000. So let me know what you think of the video for today, along with the other things I've been trying to do. So that is a 2TC with the Archmage and the Tsar Bomber. And then there's also the 2TC with Brickle and the Energizer. I love the fact that the Dread Balloon is on the background at this given point in time. I love the fact that whenever there's a boss event, the boss itself is in the background somewhere. And I think it's either, it's got two different forms when you haven't defeated it and when you have defeated it, possibly. Maybe it's just my eyes giving me hallucinations. I definitely do want to get like a 2TC or a 2MP down when it comes to other heroes that are doable but I've yet to do. So, Admiral Brickle, Pat, Azili? Has that been an Azili? Oh goodness sakes! Now I'm really questioning myself to see if Azili is possible. Okay, Azili has been done on both Cubism and Log, so. Oh gosh, I don't want to try and do that. Urban Greenfoot, I think that's been done. I'm honestly researching this on the fly just by typing onto the Balloon Tower Defense 6 index and seeing like if it's actually been done. Green? Open? Hold on, are you even coming up, my man? Oben at all? Oh, Oben's been... Oh, it's because Oben best heroes for players really taking up the top of the search box. Cubism frozen over in the loop logs resort. And Striker Jones, I've seen a post on Reddit where it's been done on Cubism, but I've only ever seen it done on Cubism head on. Striker Jones, yeah, Jones, Cubism, that's it. That's the only map where he's gone 2 mega pops on. I've been trying for Pat in the background, but I've never really been able to come up with a way in order to maximize his attack speed while minimizing the balloons' speed, so that Pat has enough times to be able to slap him back. Like, his stuns and slaps are to his gain, but anything else is kind of like, well, he just suffers from a lack of range. When you go Pat, there's so many other options I've put up on the search. Let's see, Pat's been done on Cubism, 4 circles, frozen over logs resort, and tree stump. Oh, and candy falls as well. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry for the long outro, and take care of yourselves, everybody.